My name is Sandro, and I go by the alias of Lord Helseth. I'm the captain of the Civilized Gentlemen, which is a top-ranking European team. I played a number of games competitively before, MOBAs and strategy games and such, and I ranked quite highly in them, being in the top 100 European ladders over and over. But I just kept dropping the games, and I wanted to see what would happen if I started a game and I just gunned for being the best all the time and didn't lose interest in it. And I simply saw that Gyros was coming out, and it's good to hop onto a game competitively when it's new, so I did that. And I fell in love with the game and continued with it. Our strategy is a lot about out-rotating the enemy rather than winning the fights. It's mainly because Mesmer was one of the weaker fighters in the game, but it had great mobility and great utility in terms of outnumbering the opponent. We want to retain the playstyle that makes TCG so interesting to watch, which is people really like watching our splits and such. The fact that we can take lost fights and turn them into a won fight. People are just going to have to find out the best ways to win 3 games. Doesn't have to be the perfect strategy, you just have to win versus the enemy teams. And the tournament might not reflect exactly what the meta will be, it's just how do you make sure you can beat the enemy teams with their compositions in these short span of games. When I was in China, and a little bit before that, I was quite complacent with everything. Like, I didn't go into China with an absolute motivation to win, and I was quite okay with taking second place, mainly because I was just so happy about the tournament and how everything was going. But after everything that happened, and after we missed out on Boston, at this point, all of our focus is to win. The prize money, nothing like that matters, we just want to prove that we're the best. We're gonna win regardless, as long as we do what we need to do. So I don't really look at the team, like what do I do versus Abjured, what do I do versus Orange? I'll just play perfectly, like I always do. Do we think we can beat Orange Logo? We're going into this tournament thinking we're gonna win it, and we're very confident.
And we have our first team in the WTS Cologne. It is gonna be TCG.
Why we're gonna win? Well, because there's always gonna be a difference between peasants and kings.